So, guys, last week, Brett covered this on the show. There was a huge campaign to boycott Netflix. And a bunch of these clips were resurfacing mysteriously from kids' shows streaming on Netflix. And most of them, if not all of them, were from 2022, maybe 2023. It was like, hey, look, there's this trans character in Strawberry Shortcake, and there are two dads in this Cocomelon episode, and they're pushing the trans and the gay stuff on your kids. Boycott Netflix, cancel Netflix. And I was wondering at the time, like, why is this trending right now? How is anyone out of the loop so hard that they don't know now that, like, Netflix and really all of these studios are pushing trans and gay stuff on kids? Like, this has been new.
Well, I mean, most people pointed out, they said, look, Cuties was a long time ago.
Maybe there are normie parents out there who had no clue that there was trans propaganda in kids' content. Maybe they really didn't know.
There was another Babylon Bee meme that was like, conservative family cancels Netflix for the last time, for the 5th time.
Right, exactly. That's why I was so perplexed by that phenomenon. It was going on for days. And it was mostly libs of TikTok posting clips of these Netflix shows for kids and drumming up all of the outrage. And Elon was responding to these clips saying, cancel Netflix, boycott Netflix. He was signal boosting it majorly. And,
to the point where it affected the stock price.
Yeah, and it did. And then, come to find out, this week, he implemented the next phase of his plan. And we find out that he wasn't boycotting Netflix or encouraging anyone to boycott Netflix just because Netflix is evil or he wants to take a moral stand. It's because he wanted to hype up his own upcoming Grok movie studio.
So here's the thing, that two things can be right at once. The one is that what he was saying is absolutely true, and that, you know, judging by these shows from 2022 and 2021, all of which have been largely canceled because nobody watched any of them, and they were being made by somebody like Hamish Steele, who had one credit to his name, and then made Dead End Paranormal Park, and they're like, why isn't this show good? Oh, because they're ideologically driven, and they have no experience that warrants them getting a project of this size. It's like, I was watching this thing earlier about Brad Bird. His first live action movie was Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Oh, why? Because he made The Incredibles. It's just his first live action movie, but he had extensive work in animation. They were giving large scale jobs worth millions upon millions of dollars to people that had no business running them.
Okay, all of that is true.
All of that is true, but that doesn't mean that somebody as intelligent as Elon wasn't thinking ahead. And affecting the stock price is also a great way to launch your new endeavor.
I'm just going to say, I don't think that libs of TikTok behind the scenes really thought, for totally organic reasons, I am going to repost years old clips from Netflix shows that don't exist anymore to get people to cancel Netflix. I don't think that organically occurred.
Wait, so you think that she was incentivized?
Somehow. I don't know how. I don't know what really happened, if they were talking about this, if this was a plan. But I don't think she just randomly one day thought, like, I'm going to start sharing all these clips of shows that don't exist anymore to get people to think, you know, Netflix is still pushing trans stuff on kids in 2025, which I don't think they are. I think we would know if they were.
I mean, somebody can let us know.
We're past that point. I know, like,
I don't have Netflix, so
the vibe shift has occurred. You know, and that means, like, Netflix is not in the business of, at least not overtly, pushing trans stuff on kids anymore, as they were in 2022.
Somebody can let us know if there's shows that are more recent.
We certainly like won that battle. I think we won that battle. And now all of these videos hyping up Grok's video generation is they're getting posted everywhere this week. One of them is from like an action scene where this guy is like hiding behind a car and shooting a gun in the rain. You have that one?
The one from the article, or this one here? Okay.
This is a 6-second clip.
Actually, now that I think about it, let me see. No, they still never get the trigger pull right on these things.
And then Elon quote tweeted it, basically making an announcement. Grok will make a movie that is at least watchable before the end of next year and really good movies in 2027. And this other video is encouraging people to subscribe to Grok Imagine.
Well, subscribe to Grok Imagine.
Elon responded to it and said Grok is improving faster than any other AI. And this other video is encouraging people to use Grok Imagine to create characters like this one. It's never been this easy to bring an anime character to life in motion. Just imagine the possibilities. With my adorable AI girl and her drone banana, I can make her sing, dance, star in music videos, and even become a full-fledged influencer. From songs to figures, merch to storytelling, the creative and monetization potential is limitless. All of this from a single click with Grok. So, I mean, this is a paid post. But Elon responded to it saying, bring any character to life with Grok Imagine. He's trying to get as many people to download this as possible. All of your inputs in Grok Imagine help him develop the ability to make long-form content that he's promising. Yep. So you are the product. That's why it's free. And then he quote tweeted this clip of sort of a rudimentary first-person shooter game.
Because they're also doing game development.
Yeah, from Doge Designer, saying video games will be dynamically generated by Grok in the future. To which Elon responded, the XAI Game Studio will release a great AI-generated game before the end of next year. And indeed, XAI has an open position for a video games tutor who will, for $45 to $100 an hour, train Grok to produce engaging, fun, innovative video games, enabling users to explore AI-assisted game design and fostering advancements in interactive entertainment through accurate annotations and iterative testing. So this is a plan that's already in motion, and I think part of it on the public relations side was to hurt the competitor. And that competitor is Netflix and all the other major streaming platforms.
Look, I don't know if it's necessarily connected. I just thought when I started seeing the speed in which cancel Netflix hit the platform, I found to be suspicious because it was literally within a couple of hours.
It wasn't organic.
It didn't feel organic to me. I'm not making a claim that that's what he was doing. I'm just saying that it didn't feel organic to me. And I spend a lot of time online, so you get a gauge of just how fast stories blow up in any given time. And here's the other thing: like, it's hard to criticize because what they're showing you is real, and the clips that they're showing you from these shows do exist, and there are still tons and tons of people that subscribe to platforms which are probably making content that they would disagree with their kids taking part in seeing. So it's not like I can criticize what they're talking about. Absolutely, 100%. I did laugh because I was like, look, their market cap is huge. They're going to take this same, this beating for a couple of days, and then it's going to go back to normal because Netflix has become the default for so many people, and the news cycle goes so fast that within 2 days, Henry Cavill is back in the news because of The Witcher, and Netflix is taking a beating again because of this. But then they're going to release Stranger Things season 5, and everybody's going to forget, and it's going to go right back to the way it was.
Yeah, and in case I was in any way unclear, the content in the kids shows that was being reshared last week is abhorrent. You should not expose your kids to it. And yeah, I think if you feel strongly about it, you absolutely should cancel Netflix if you haven't already. But that has nothing to do with why Elon Musk, of all people, would be motivated to be sharing that. And I think it has a lot more to do with his profit-driven motives than his foundational values.
Well, he was thinking ahead.
He's actually pro-trans. Openly so.
I mean, he bought X so that he could use it to train AI.
Yes.
Like
it wasn't about free speech.
I mean, again, two things can be right at one time. Free speech is good. Yeah. And he also has a business venture that he wants to...
I think that was a side effect. Like, I don't think that he bought X, or bought Twitter, rather, at the time.
I mean, but they also...
Because he wanted to unleash, our ability to speak our minds online. I don't think that
They
was
also-
really his motivation.
But they also connect that to him with just the sheer amount that he donated to the Trump campaign, claiming that was about free speech as well. That he's donating to the president because he feels that otherwise speech is going to be even more stifled if it doesn't happen.
I think he was donating for the same reason that all the other big tech CEOs attended the inauguration.
I don't trust Elon Musk any more than I trust a Mark Zuckerberg or any of that stuff. I don't think you should trust any bureaucrat of any business. What you
they
should
want
look at
is like a moratorium on regulations on AI, which didn't end up in the bill.
You look for whatever product they're creating, and that's capitalism, right? You look for somebody who's creating a product that lines up with something either you want to purchase or something you want to do, and that's the voluntary exchange. But to pretend like every one of these corporate bureaucrats is out here with some noble goal, whether it be free speech or if you're on the other side of the aisle and it's about ending fascism and it's about some company promoting that, like, I don't buy it. I think most of the time it's about, growing your business.
Right.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.